So I saw this in B&M. I know, so it'd be very useful because it's something I want to try out, because sometimes, a lot of the time, not all the time, but sometimes I'm in church and say a sermon really hits me, or something a pastor says, or something in like prayer and fasting, not prayer and fasting, the prayer nights, we'll include using a prayer fasting, but the prayer night that we have regular once a week. And I was thinking, instead of, because what tends to happen, I then rush home and draw it and stuff, and I think if I have something to hand, like something as simple as this, then I think it would be an easier thing, because I feel a little bit, I'm an introvert, I feel a bit awkward bringing like a pad and a pencil and stuff. And I thought, you know what, I saw this and I thought this may actually encourage me to actually bring something with me, because I say all the time when I don't, but secretly I'm a bit, you know what, I'm an introvert and I don't, anyway, whatever. That's a whole story, which I'm not going to get into. But yeah, so just as a simple drawing tablet. I know these aren't the best, but again, I just want something kind of basic. And then if I want to transfer it into my art pad when I get home, I can do that. But it's just useful, because if I do get something, it could even be a word for somebody. It won't be a word, it'll be a drawing for somebody. But yeah, so I thought, you know what, I will give this one a go. So this was only £2, and it actually comes with a battery, which is helpful. So yeah, so first off, this feels incredibly light, which I was kind of expecting. But yeah, I'm gonna assume, is this okay? Does it have any, it doesn't come with any instructions per se. Oh, okay. So you've got so you can't actually use your finger, you have to use this. I suppose you could use like anything that's kind of like plastic ended to it, but you can't actually I was gonna say, you can't actually use your finger. It looks like it just regularly like changes colours, so you can't actually change the colour, but again, that's not going to bother me. And then you press this button to clear it. So you've got the lock it and then the unlock it. So yeah, I could just play around with this at the minute. I mean, it's pretty smooth, like there's no like lag or anything. I don't know if you can see that, because some of them will have lag, but there's not really any lag to it. So I'd say it's very smooth to use and easy to use. Again, you won't necessarily be able to do like thin lines, but you could probably use something else, like something else with like a small, like a thin end, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it just basically does as a job as it does, and it's only £2 as well. So there's that. But yeah, you can't really waste your money on anything really, because it's just easy. Obviously you can't change the colour or anything like that, but of the ink, if you really wanted to change the colour, it just randomly changes. But as I said, that thing doesn't bother me. It's basically just a doodle pad for me if God gives me like a vision or something to draw or something like that, and I'm in public or something like that, or if I'm in church and stuff. That's basically all it's for. That's why I picked it up. But yeah, it's pretty handy and stuff. I mean, it's useful as well if you do have a child that likes drawing and stuff, because you can end up having, I mean, loads of like paper everywhere and stuff. Or even if they keep pestering you, like we're living in the day and age where kids want technology and everything like that, and this is a good kind of way of kind of doing it, where they could draw, because it is kind of like a shaped like a tablet size, and the erase button is literally like the iPad button to turn it off standby, I think. I've never had an iPad before, but I believe, and it's got room for a lanyard as well. But yeah, so again, it's that sneaky technology, but it's actually good for your kids. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. It's just like a first impression stuff, but I'm excited to kind of use this on a regular.